Did Michael Jackson have a nose?
No.
He had no. Did you ever see him without his nose?
Yes.
What? So what was there?
Well, he had a little prosthesis that he put on it, but in private he would often just have a Band-Aid over a little tiny bump, and it was very disconcerting. It was almost like an alien. It was almost like an alien.
I had a meeting with him. I wrote about it in my book that he was. It was as if his face was. It was tape.
It was like those, the alien, the day the Earth stood still. Those kinds of.
How could that be?
Well, again, you have to blame these doctors who just kept tinkering with him to a point where you go beyond the point of no return.
And did you ever talk to him about all the things you see as his appearance is changing?
That wasn't my role. That wasn't my role. My role was to as I saw it, was to kind of be an anchor. As flamboyant a life as I've had. I am basically, in some senses, like an old shoe. Everybody knows me. I've been around in public life so long. I have no secrets left. And I think that he just needed a kind of sounding board, someone who was not...
He didn't need you to lecture him about his life.
He didn't need me to ask him about where his nose went.
Would he ever put his nose on the table to freak people out? Anything like that?
No, but it was quite shocking how at peace he seemed in front of me with just a tiny Band-Aid on.
So when the tiny Band-Aid was on, you would just... There was nothing...
You see the nostrils and then just a little tiny bump under the Band-Aid.
Wow.
Like a big hole was there, huh?
It's not a hole. It's just like the cartilage had been so carved up that there was barely any left.
And was it skin?
I had the Band-Aid over it, but yeah, I guess it was.
Because you know what's weird about it is that you're right, in the sense that a doctor, if a mentally ill person walks into your office and
give
says...
me 3 eyeballs.
Yeah, you got to say, no, I don't feel comfortable doing that, right.
That's why I really believe that again, I go back to artistry. Of course, the junkie has great responsibility and personal responsibility and primary responsibility.
Yes.
But when you have all of these who are going to give you whatever you need, whenever you need it, just to stay close and just to keep making the money off you.
Right.
I believe that the state has a responsibility to punish those people.